Hello everybody, I'm Alex, aka Archie, and I'm here to show you something a little special. Now, some of you guys remember that I did a cosplay related vlog thing like a year and a half or two ago. I think it was a year ago, it feels like 5 at this point. But it had to do with all my Spider-Man suits that I had. And a lot of people actually tend to like this one. Since that video, I did kind of take a break from cosplay for a good long while with the moving and virus and all the headaches and life that's been going on for the last millennia. But I decided to come back to cosplay, and I decided to start off with Batman. Now, as far as Batman suits, you have plenty of choice to go for. You can go for armored, muscle suit, rubber, spandex. But the one that I decided to go for my first run, or at least my first one in like 5 years, is an armored suit. I did actually do Batman once before, back in like 2015. There you go. That suit's kind of mostly busted. It barely even lasted the con that I was in, so that's unfortunate. But I decided to kind of revisit Batman, mostly because our buddy Nick asked me to. So now I have a new Batsuit to show you. I also decided that I'm going to kind of make this in a bit of a sense that I can show you what I got and where I got it. So if you guys want to go for a more armored look, I might be able to help you out with that. So I'm just going to get started here. Hi, this is future Archie here speaking. If you want to see more fancy looks at my cosplay, I do have a cosplay Instagram. It's right here if you guys want to check that out. It's also in the description. But anyway, back to the video. First things first though, when it comes to an armored suit, it's hot. Thankfully, it's October as I'm recording this, so it's not going to be too insane, but regardless, this is a lot of layers. When you're going for something like armor, it's gonna be hefty. Cosplaying Batman's always been hot, but especially with an armor suit, at least as far as I'm concerned, it's very hot. So if you guys are deciding to go and cosplay in a place that's a little warm, like Florida or somewhere in Southern California, you know, just make sure you're not out in the sun too long, and just be sure to be you're cosplaying in a place that's cooled off and whatnot, like a convention or whatever. Just, you know, just pray that the AC's not broken that day. Okay, moving on now. Alright, so starting off, as far as the Batsuit is the inner layer. So what I have here is this tactical shirt, this kind of army-like shirt, and some tactical pants. Wait, I gotta do it quick. The slippers don't have anything to do with this. I'll show you the boots that I have later. But this is kind of what I decided to go for underneath. Some people prefer spandex or whatever, but I kind of figured a little bit more of a practical look to this current Batsuit that I have. So I decided to go in with some tactical pants because my legs aren't going to be armored, because I kind of figured my Batman would prefer not to have too much heaviness down here, and just to have a nice kind of cool tactical shirt underneath his Batsuit. So yeah, you can find both these things in Amazon. There you go. And next thing you can find on Amazon are these boots. Normally when it comes to Batman cosplayers, people tend to get the Gotham 100s, which you can also find on Amazon. I decided to go for something a little different. I had Gotham 100s back in the day. I kind of felt like they were very, very shiny. And these were not so much. I kind of felt like they're close to the Gotham 100s, but still different enough. So I kind of just went for these. They're simple, nothing complicated, not really armored or anything like that. So, you know, just nice. You can find that here. And to those of you that want the Gotham 100s, there you go. Oh, it's probably a good idea also to get like some soles in here, because these things have like no padding at all. And if you're gonna wear these guys for a long period of time, you might want to consider it. Just, you know, putting that out there. All right, I'm gonna go further. You're not gonna see this shoe, so I'm gonna have to kick again. Okay, so now that we're done with the underlook, now we go into the nitty gritty. So we're gonna start with the main piece here, which is the armor. Actually, should I do the makeup?
Yes.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Okay, I'll be right back. There you go. Maybe it's Vengeance. Maybe it's Maybelline. Actually, what's it called?
This one is NYX Professional Makeup Retractable Eyeliner Black.
See, that's what it is. I'm not gonna remember any of that, but generally that or whatever kind of black eye smear makeup you want. You know, many Batman cosplayers tend to do this. This is how you get the magic of the black eyes around your cowl, as seen in the new Batman trailer. because obviously, you know, you get the black makeup, you know, when your cowl comes off, it doesn't magically disappear. So there you go. Unless you have a cowl that's like has very tiny eye slits, you're probably gonna need this. All right, anyway, moving on. Now it's time for the nitty gritty. Now I can't say this is gonna be everybody's experience as far as an armored Batman, but when you I have like this more or less one piece armor set for my top half here, and I have trouble putting it on by myself. So I'm not saying every single armor piece is like this, but for me and this Batsuit, I'm gonna need another person to help me out. Like my wife?
Oh, hello.
Okay.
Alright.
Alright.
So.
As tight as you can with the black.
I feel like I'm squashing you.
You're not. Alright, so what you're seeing here is the armor torso from Sand Creek Armory. You can find that obviously from Etsy here. This is actually very beautiful armor, and the guy that made this is also very, very responsive. This, however, is not cheap. You're gonna want to save up for this because Batman armor, for the most part, tends to be pretty expensive, and you're no stranger to that. However, if you do want to be, if you are feeling a little bit cheaper and you actually want to try your hand in making this armor, then he also does supply the framework for this, kind of the blueprints for it. You're only going to need like some EVA foam and whatnot. You're not going to need some sort of 3D printer or whatever. So if you have more time on your hands and you can afford to get the pieces, then maybe you want to go that route. Or if you're like me, a little lazy and it's a little easier to kind of save up the money for it, you know, just purchase it. Like I said, I mean, you're seeing it here. It's really nice and it feels beautiful. Also feels hot. I'm already feeling warm. That's not good. So the next piece of this nice little armor set is the utility belt. This is from Do You Even Cosplay from Etsy, as you can see there. This, I'm not gonna deny, is actually very beautifully well made. As you can see, it's heavy. It feels like metal. The belt, these little pouches don't function at all, but it's still very beautiful. I'm also not going to deny the belt is a little small for my liking. I kind of want a little bit of a bigger belt for this, and the good thing about this Batsuit that I put together here is you can kind of mix and match a bunch of things, so maybe at some point you'll see an updated belt. But for now, I got this bad boy. There we go. See? Very nice. Very pretty. Oh, I should probably mention most of this stuff is actually based on Batman iterations. This is basically a mashup suit. So the armor here is actually from Batman Origins, Arkham Origins. The belt is not really from anything. The guy kind of just had his own base design, but I liked it. So the next thing on the list is the Gauntlets. Now these are the Batman v Superman Gauntlets. That's what they're based on. That's technically a movie. Well, the costumes are good, so there you go. So these gauntlets are from Fanatic Effects, and they're also from Etsy. Those guys are actually quite affordable for a lot of stuff. A lot of Batman cosplay related things. Gauntlets, cowls can run over $200, sometimes $300 depending on where you go. These guys cost about $150, and they're pretty worth the price. These actually came out beautifully. I know BVS usually these are kind of gold, but I wanted black, so he's also accommodating. So it's very nice. Oh, and these gloves that I attached here, those are also from Amazon. So if you want to get these gloves too, they're just tactical gloves. They're a dime a dozen. The only problem with these gauntlets is they're a little tight to squeeze into. So I always like to mod some of my stuff. Like I've modded the back of this for it to fit me better. The belt for it, sort of for this to stick to the armor. So I didn't mod these for it to fit better, but you know, if you get something like this and it's a little hard for you to fit in, maybe you want to like make an incision on the palm piece here, you know, might make it a little easier for you to put it on. But yeah, I can squeeze in it tight enough, so I think it's fine. So, but there you go. All right, so that's the main part of the suit. So now for the rest of it, it's going to be the top half, starting with the cape. Oh god, this is already getting hot. Did I get it? Alright, so the next part of this little showcase is the cape here. This is actually made by So Cool Creations on Etsy. What you have here is the 8-panel shallow scalp. See, it looks like that. This is kind of akin to BVS, because I kind of want to have that for all of my Batman cosplays. I also do want to do the BVS suit at some point. I hate the movie, but I like the suit. What can I say? The other cool thing about this cape too, though, is that it has pockets. Can you even see that? Yeah, it has pockets for rods, and what the rods are for are basically so you can spread your cape like wings and whatnot. I kind of did that there, but you can do that for longer. So basically, if you want to do like really cool photo shoots or kind of flex in a con, you can kind of do that. So she also has other options too. So if you want to do like a deep scallop, say like a Batman '89, you can do that too. It's really cool. It takes a bit to get there, but this is really beautiful work. I love this cape so much. Okay, the next thing would normally be the neck piece. However, considering me with what I currently have longer hair, I also have a necklace cowl. So that means when I put it on, if I don't have anything underneath, my hair kind of just juts out the back. So I have this little scarf mask thingy to help me out with that. See? I know. I'm very handsome right now. Okay, so moving on to the neck piece, which I have a lot of opinions about. Okay, so there you go. This is my neck piece for my suits. I got this from Axis Replica Shop over in Etsy. Technically, this is actually not in the store. It's actually part of kind of a two-piece thing. It's the cowl and neck piece of the Telltale Batman series from Telltale. Originally, I actually very much liked this cowl, this neck piece. I thought it would kind of fit what I was going for. Unfortunately, though, it kind of kept falling apart on me. The first issue is that I had to mod it a lot because I could barely fit through it. I had to cut the back so I can kind of fold it behind myself. That tends to keep falling apart. Also, the neck piece here in the front, the front part of this has broken apart on me. Actually, now twice, because in making this video, the thing just ripped off. So I can't say I'm happy with it at this point, and I kind of do intend on replacing it. Generally, as far as neck pieces go, if you do want to go for a neck piece, you don't have to when it comes to this type of style. Basically, if you have your neck in blackness, you're fine. But you know, just like with a scarf or anything like, or like a long neck piece or something like that, you'll be fine. You don't need a neck piece like this. But if you do want one, you don't have to go for something like this. You can get stuff from Tigerstone Effects. They make nice neck pieces. They're a little expensive though. Or you can go to Hernandez Effects. He has a couple of neck pieces too. I think from like the Dark Knight or Batman Arkham Knight. And then, like I said, what I'm going to be getting from Fanatic Effects, with the Benson neck piece. But anyway, now that that's out of the way, it's time for the final piece, the coup de grace, the cowl. And here we are. This is the cowl from Injustice 2. Once again, this is the final piece that I got from Fanatic Effects. It's like I said, they're pretty decently priced, so you can get a decent amount of stuff from them. Gauntlets, cowls, and it's not gonna like cost as much as like a lot of other things. So you have it's neckless, because sometimes a neck cowl, it can fit nice, sometimes it can be really tight and it can hurt. I didn't really feel like having that for this. I want to be a little bit more comfortable with this Batsuit. So let me put it on. I won't say it's a little painful to, oh god, put on. But I've had worse things for cosplay. Oh god, my ears. Okay. And there you have it. My full Batsuit. Everything that I got. And here's the final product. I very much love it. I love this suit. And the greatest part is that I feel like I can update it should I see fit. If I want like another gauntlet, if I want another belt, I can just switch it around. Or if I want a neck cowl. We'll see. But anyway, this is the look. Here's a couple of pictures. There's a couple of that I put together with the suit. Now, I'm feeling very hot. It's time for me to get rid of this thing. Not rid of it, take it off. I'm loopy because this is very hot. So, enjoy my pain.
It's sticky.
Oh, I'm so sorry. Oh god, it is sticky. Oh, the belt.
Oh, the bell.
Oh, that felt so good. Oh, now the gauntlets. Anyway, so that is my Batsuit. Obviously, I love it very much. It's beautiful. It's also a lot of layers, and apparently, despite the fact that it's fall, it's still very hot. So, but in any event, I hope this video at least helped you out with some pieces you might want for your personal Batsuit if you want to cosplay the Dark Knight. And hey, I'm actually going to be getting another Batsuit at some point, so you might be seeing another little showcase like this. Maybe going to be slightly more comfortable though, because that's actually just going to be a muscle suit. I'm pretty excited about that. But in any event, like I said, my Instagram is Archie Ventures. There's the thing, the link's in the description. And also in the description will be the links to everything I have bought. So if you want to attain those, or if you want to get other things from these guys, because they're all very good makers, and they make a whole bunch of other Bat-related cosplays, and I think other stuff too, maybe Red Hood or something. So yeah, that's pretty much about it. So thank you guys so much for watching. If you like this video, please leave a like or leave a comment about Batman cosplay you want to do, and I will see you guys in the next video. Take care, everybody.